Hey, happy Tuesday, lovely foragers. Today, we are here to talk about this. What's in this lovely jar, you may ask? Creamy white goodness, otherwise known as lard. What is lard? Lard is pig fat that is rendered to remove some of the unwanted bits and leave you with this pretty much pure, lovely, creamy fat, okay? So I'm going to give you my top 9 reasons why you should consider lard. Before I do that, I'm going to remind you all that I just am really interested in nutrition and I like to research things and have no degree in it whatsoever. So, always do your own research and feel free to talk to your doctor or nutritionist about the things I'm going to present. Okay, now that we have that out of the way, number 1, lard is affordable, generally speaking. Right now, because of the lovely COVID-19 pandemic, if you've been to the store, there are limits on things, or things are just gone. So you might not be able to find butter or your shortening of choice, and lard may still be there. So check that out if you want something to bake with or cook with. So yeah, a lot of people don't want the fat part of the pig, so lard is a relatively inexpensive commodity. Also, I should mention with all of this, I highly recommend that you get pastured pig lard or find a local farmer and get it from them and render it yourself. Super easy. Ask me about it, or I will make a video about it this fall when I am rendering lard again, okay? Number 2, you can probably find a local source for your lard. Pigs grow relatively easy and they're not very picky about what they eat or so they're raised all over the world. And there's probably someone close to you raising pigs as opposed to, if you're in the US, coconuts. Not really a lot of local coconut oil or olive oil, especially in the Midwest. Okay, so it might be a more, if you want to think local with your food, a more local source for cooking fat. 3, sustainability. By using the lard, you're helping utilize more of that pig. And as I said earlier, pigs are found all over the world, pretty much, and they can be beneficial to the land they're raised on, assuming you are raising them under good conditions with outside access. Because pastured pigs aren't requiring that huge input of fossil fuels from the corn and soybeans and other grains that they're fed, right? Because they can eat naturally. Also, pigs fertilize the ground that they're on and can be helpful in rooting up the ground if you want to use that area for planting in the future. Number 4, lard is known to be great for baking and that it makes extra flaky pie crust. So yum, get to baking. Number 5, lard has a pretty neutral flavor. Some oils can have really strong flavors and you wouldn't necessarily want to use them for something because of that flavor. Like, I love coconuts, but the coconut oil definitely imparts coconut flavor to whatever you're cooking. So if whatever you're cooking doesn't really pair with coconut, it's kind of an odd oil to use. Number 6, lard has a relatively high smoke point, which means that you can use it for sauteing and frying foods. Number 7, the type of fat that makes up the largest portion of the lard is monounsaturated fats, which have been shown to be good for cardiovascular health. Number 8. Remember that monounsaturated fat we talked about in number 7? Well, lard's monounsaturated fat is primarily made up of oleic acid, otherwise known as omega-9 fatty acid. Oleic acid has been linked to a number of health benefits, including increased cardiovascular health, reduced depression, reduced risk of cancer, an improved immune system, and a decrease in inflammatory issues in the body. And finally, number 9. The lard from pasture-raised pigs or hogs is high in vitamin D. Vitamin D is known as the sunshine vitamin. It is best known for its role in bone health, but it is also linked to a wide variety of other positive health effects. Vitamin D helps immune, brain, and nervous systems function. And if you're wondering, my lard came from a pig that my brother raised for me on his hobby farm. And I got it from the butcher and rendered it down myself. How do baked goods made with lard look? Well, I just made a batch of brownies, and they look pretty tasty to me. Mmm. These are delicious. I hope you enjoyed this video about lard. And if you did, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to click that little notification bell so you can know when new videos are posted. So comment down below if you've ever used lard or what you think about using lard in your cooking. Bye. The outtakes from this will be great. Number 7. Good point, it was number 8.